Do you have balls? Well, according to my demographics, about 97% of you guys do, which means that you should go to manscaped.com and use the code IWD20 today, or click the link in the description box below to get some of the best products for ball health and hygiene. They have amazing products such as the ball wipes that you guys saw on my stream, pH controlled by the way, the preserver, which is the ball deodorant, as well as the ball toner, which is called the Reviver, and a no-nick razor that has a small light on it so you can reach all the places that you can't normally see. Like I said, description box below, IWD20 on the code, and you will get the Manscaped products that you desire today. Okay, boys. We're back at you guys with another set of in-houses. So, today I wasn't sure if I was actually going to stream, but I decided to do this stream today because I like the lineups that are playing. A lot of players that we haven't seen in these in-houses so far. Primarily 3 new LCS players that have not been participating in these in-houses have now joined up. Dardoch, Soligo, and 100 Thieves Tanners, aka Damonte, are now in the game. So we got more LCS players. We don't have a tactical CoreJJ bot lane where they're just going to be stomping, so that's good as well. And yeah, in general, I think it'll be a good in-house overall. I mean, the teams look fairly balanced to me. You have Darshan, Dardoch, Soligo, Keith McBrief, and Clydebot. Red team here will be Jenkins, Grig, Damonte, Yeon, and CoreJJ. If I were going to give an advantage here, I would say that red team probably has slight advantage in terms of players, but we'll have to see. And the main reason I'm saying that is just because every game that we watch here is a CoreJJ gap. Every single time that we've been watching these in-houses, the team that has CoreJJ just normally wins. This guy's just too fucking good. So we've seen this matchup a lot. So Leona versus Thresh, generally speaking, you need to play this lane pretty defensively in the early game on the Leona side. But at 6, you have the potential to one-shot the Thresh if you get a good ult on him. So it's really just about like sitting back and then trading once you're level 3 and then level 6. So normally in the early game, GP is pretty good into Camille, but later on, Camille just starts smacking the GP around. Especially with like the new grasp tech that people go, you can just kind of dick the GP here. I think that this is probably going to be a Triforce game for Camille though. When you look at the team that he's playing into, not a lot of tanky targets, so won't get as much utility out of the Sunder as possibly could have. Oh, look at the ignite after the cleanse. How good is CoreJJ? Support leaves lane. Instantly, CoreJJ engages and waits to get the cleanse first to ignite. Didn't waste the ignite and let him double up on cleansing the ignite and the stun at the same time. Darshan's really trying to hold this. He knows he has his jungler coming. No W. Okay. Darshan ends up flashing for the Q. So Dardoch ended up using his W on the crab, I believe, and that's why he wasn't able to charm there. So both of them had to flash for it, but Camille no flash now. That is a dead Evelyn. It looks like CoreJJ is just in the jungle right here. Ah, it's just a core gap. This Jace is way too late. I mean, maybe TPing is worth for the wave, but like he can't even stay on this turret. If he stays on this turret, he's dead for sure. They can just dive him. Got TP from the TF coming in. Clyde has no flash. Should be a kill on Clyde for sure. Keith has no flash. Keith has no subs. I think Tanner kills him too. Oh no, there's a... Oh, actually, he's got him. He's got him. He can just flash. All right, dude. The CoreJJ gap to just go top lane there got so much for his team, and Yeon could just be defended by the TP from TF afterwards. Imperial Mandate, the item for Lilia here, coming out. It's respectable. I've heard that it's actually pretty good, so let's see how good it really is. He just killed his boy Core. Worth. We take this. Damonte has a shutdown, so it's good that he did that. Uh-oh. Dardoch's gonna take a lot of damage here. He can probably still live. But yeah, he has ult out, which sucks. Evelyn having to use your ult defensively is probably one of the worst things for your pacing. Like, you essentially need to be using your ult to get kills every time on this champion, or you just start falling off pretty hard.
Looks like trouble.
Oh, the Proto Belt tech. Wow, that movement speed looked so good from the Proto Belt there. You guys see that? So one of the changes with Proto Belt is now when you use it, you get movement speed towards the target, 50% movement speed for 2 seconds. So use it to Proto Belt and then walk into range for gold card. Looked actually really nice there. Demon is actually gapping Sligo pretty hard this game. Just been able to find way more impactful plays, and he's doing fine in CS and the 1v1. Darshan's dead. It's looking really good for red team overall. The only thing that's going bad for red team is bot lane right now. Keith is pretty far ahead. Oh, he's getting drowsied anyway. Wait, TF is kind of suiciding here now. Kind of a late stopwatch. He should have stopwatched the J's Q if he could. Okay, ends up being 2 for 1. Dragon's gonna go towards red team most likely. So overall, red team's in a really advantaged position. I mean, the Eve being behind means that she's not really a threat. Also, Eve is not gonna have the easiest time in this game. Like, Eve would be super valuable if TF either didn't have Azanias, if Lilia wasn't so far ahead, or if MF was a more core component of the team comp, because Lilia and TF can itemize more defensively than an MF. I mean, it's pretty hard to get defensive items as an AD carry now, because it feels like you have to go Eclipse, and then if you're going Eclipse, you want Collect your second. So the only real defensive item that works with AD carries super well is QSS, because now you get crit on the Mercurial Scimitar. But it's not necessarily great into Evelyn to get a QSS. It's actually pretty bad because she one-shots you without the damage, or without the charm rather. Amp damage from the charm, I should say. Oh, CoreJJ fucked up his ult. He ulted on top of himself. Happens. It's okay. He smurfs hard enough in these games. We can watch him run it down a little bit, and it'll be okay. What's bugged with Imperial Mandate? Apparently, what it is you can self-proc it now. Like, you can self-proc it off your own slows. So, like, Rylai's allows you to proc the Imperial Mandate yourself, where it's supposed to only proc off, like, your allies' damage. I believe that's the bug. That's why people are building it all over the place. Let's see what his Imperial Mandate damage has been. Yeah, look. His Imperial Mandate damage is 1300 damage compared to, like, Proto Belt from Eve that's 451. The support item ends up being more useful. Let's see when he uses just like a long range E. When nobody procs this. Okay, so he just hit that guy. And he did the damage, right? Look, the Imperial Mandate ended up going up in bonus damage and no one else hit him. He just procced his E. Mandate abusing in scrim's kind of fucking weird. Let's see, he's got the mark. Oh wait, he missed that part. Yeah, looks like it's proccing. Yeah, there's no way that he's supposed to do that much damage. He got 300 extra damage from his Mandate there. Okay, good ban for red team. I mean, red team's running away with this game. Game hasn't really been close. I think the Evelyn pick just ended up being kind of useless this one. Ever since CoreJJ roamed at level like 3, level 4, shut down all of Dardoch's tempo, is never able to recover. And now Grig is just pulling ahead. He doesn't even kill him. Dude, that I honestly feel like Eve is pretty fucking bad this season. Like, I just feel like not having Runic Echoes is such a fucking detriment for you. How do you have vision inside that bush? That Everstar doesn't make up for it? To me, it doesn't feel like it does. When I was playing AB jungles, it didn't feel like it actually made up for it. Like, Night Harvester feels okay, but I personally just rather have the Runic Echoes proc for like the constant mana sustain. Yeah, the CDR and everything just felt so nice. I think blue team here, it seems like, I said at the beginning, like, I think blue team is probably going to end up, or the team that's on blue side currently is probably going to be the better team in terms of players. But we'll see. I mean, CoreJJ definitely had an impact on the game early. I think Demonte performed super well. Let's see what ends up happening. You have Graves and a Caliban. We'll see if ADs are banned potentially, or if you're going to get the MF Jhin trade for the millionth time. Champion could they not have? Damn, Lilia just first pick overall. Okay. Lilia, super high priority in these. Okay, so Rengar early picked for Dardoch. Damn, Rengar into Lilia. I don't think that Rengar is that good on the current patch. He's not as good as he was before. That being said, I ban Rengar every fucking game because that champion is just disgusting. I hate it. Okay, so Jhin Pantheon. Dude, CoreJJ's Pantheon is honestly nuts. It's weird because every other Pantheon I've seen has just been kind of useless the entire game, but CoreJJ's Pantheon, he just roams and takes over the game. Like, every time he plays it in these, he's like 107 at like 10 minutes into the game. Why am I getting flamed on Twitter? What the fuck? Wait, a girl streamer? What is this, man? What am I looking at? Hold on, let me show you guys. So wait, a girl streamer played Yuumi, did her nails in the game, and then said, IWDominate LOL inspired me. Nah, this isn't a real thing. This isn't a real thing. See, like, I'm so scared by cancel culture now. I don't even know if a girl is literally doing their nails in lane, if you can even say, stop doing your nails in lane. Like, is that just still sexist? What was if, like, they're literally doing their nails? Overall, this draft, I mean, it's definitely winnable. Orianna Rengar is pretty strong. If Lilia ends up getting behind, then Rengar can take over this game. That being said, I think that Core can fuck up this game really hard. The thing about Rengar is you want to find a lot of, like, 1v1s on the enemy jungle, or, like, 2v2 plays where you're fighting around bushes. Whereas the way CoreJJ has been playing Pantheon in these in-houses is he's been able to run over the game himself. So that's kind of the issue, is what happens if CoreJJ just groups up with the Lilia and Rengar doesn't have the chance of, you know, one-shotting Lilia when she comes in. The Rengar is just fighting a 2v1 versus the Pantheon. It's always an issue. See, Jhin Pantheon to me sounds like it would be like a really easy lane to play against where you could just like get armor. You can just stack armor early and negate both their damage types. But from watching these in-houses, well, I don't think it would be easy to play against, but I feel like it would have abilities for like the Leona to just stack armor and just be super fucking useful. But every time I've watched this lane, the Pantheon has done super well. Look at the Pantheon in the jungle, like we said. The Pantheon in the jungle. Level 2. This is CoreJJ constantly. Look at where the Pantheon is, by the way. Yeah, guys, don't worry. CoreJJ is just on the top crab doing it with the Gallia. And then he recalls, man. What the fuck? He's a psychopath. Pushes the wave in, goes to the jungle, then goes and steals the top crab. Like, what? How does Dardoch play the game? He probably looks at this like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. Normally not out CS here. Oh. No. That is a tragedy. Honestly, I think with Dardoch level 4 there, they can just commit on the Ori, and I don't think Dardoch has enough damage to kill them without his cooldowns up. TP from the Galio bot. That is a dead Leona. No flash on Leona. Darshan, I think, can dive him. Okay, never mind. Oh, the Rengar auto with Q didn't even do enough damage to kill him. You can chase it to the bush, man. Wait, why didn't Lilia chase there? I'm pretty sure the Rengar is... Yeah, Rengar has no abilities up, right? And he's full tank, so when he's in the bush like that, I'm pretty sure Lilia just wins. Seeker's Arm Guard, I like to pick up, though, by the Lilia. I think it's super good here, and he's up 40 CS as well. Seeker's Arm Guard, one of the most broken and efficient items in the game. It's especially good on jungle, because in the jungle, you stack up the minions really, really quick. Uh-oh. He missed every single one of those, huh? Feels bad. Those were not good Jhin shots. Predator coming in from the Galio. Flashes over it. Nice, well played. Huge Diffy in the jungle here. It's going to be Riftmaker. Wait, that's a really bad Herald. That Herald can be blocked, right? Clyde can stop the Herald from walking in, I think. Oh, it's a terrible Herald. It's an int Herald. Oh, Lord. Hate to see it. The base admirer. Where are you going? Oh, Dardock's dead. Darshan missed the flash W. Darshan's dead. Wait. Gion is going to lose the auto trait to MF, but MF is going to end up dying here to Galio, right? Oh, wait, Camille died on the side. Never mind, they're fine. Ends up being 3 for 3. Ult it. Nice. Oh, the fourth shot from Eon was kind of grief, but it's okay. Oh, that's a no man. Wait. Darshan just fucked up pretty bad. Yeah, Darshan's 0-4. It feels like he's been winning because he's had so much pressure. Does Monte have ulted there? Essentially, yes. And if he stayed in range, he queued the Leona dies. All good though. On the other side of the map though, they did get the solo kill topside. Camille solo kills the Fiora, and Lilia is on the Herald here. Why is Darshan even trying to stay relevant at this point? I don't know. He still thinks he can play. He wants to play. Instead of someone young and promising. What? Darshan is not that old. So I mean, when I was 25, I was like competing at a pretty high level. So I don't think that it's impossible to compete when you're his age. Wait, is he really 26? I mean, still, like, I don't think that 26 is too old to compete either. You have players around the world that have been at super high levels at 26. Wait, is Core 26? That'd actually be so fucking good if people are like flaming Darshan for being 26, but then Core is literally the best player in NA. He's probably the best player on an active roster right now in North America. Camille Galio combo, but didn't exactly work out that well there. Whew. Orianna did so much there. Good max range taunt from Demonte. Fiora's being in here now. I mean, I think that Fiora can actually smurf this. Oh, this is going to be so good for blue team here. Engage comes in. Galio engage on top of the huge Lilia ult. But Darshan actually ends up killing the Lilia. And Yeon's too far to go get into this fight. Damn! It just ended up being an overchase from blue team there. Holy fuck. Can they Baron as 2? It doesn't look like it. What can they do here? I guess they just claim the dragon in 40 seconds. They push out waves and try to get vision for it. Tarzan? Well, I mean, when I played competitively versus Tarzan last year in Twitch Rivals, I felt like I was still better in competitive, so I feel like if he wanted to go pro, he would have to like just focus on playing pro for a while. I don't think he'd instantly be a good pro. I think playing pro is way different than playing solo queue, and being really good in solo queue doesn't mean that you'll be a good pro. Like, I don't think TF Blade would be a good pro unless you put in work as well, because the habits that solo queue teaches you aren't as relevant in competitive because you don't get as much gold. Like, you won't be able to get to the same point, so you have to understand how to, like, play the game with less items, things like that. It's just harder. Okay, blue team actually gets a good engage here. They one-shot the Orianna, so it's going to be free win for them. And now the Camille is just on this this MF. Yeah, this is just game. This is game. I don't think they can end directly off this, but they can definitely get Baron. They got Dragon, they're going to get Baron as well. Oh, Cora actually didn't block the turret shots, but it's all good. TF Blade wins a lot of his solo queue games playing champions like Jax, right? How many times does he actually lane against players? Oh my god, dude. Soligo just smurfed it. Steals the Baron. Alright, back to the point I was making. How many times does a player like TF Blade play top against a player that will counterpick him and that plays the counterpick well? Like, the answer is like not that many times. Like most of the time when I'm playing, because I play in games with Blade all the time. Most of the times when he's playing top, like the enemy is auto-filled or the enemy's like some random one trick that's playing a champion that's countered by Jax. Like they're playing like Fiora into Jax, which he's played a million times, or Camille into Jax, which he's played a million times. It's very rare, and I noticed this myself. Like when I play jungle, dude, like when I got Challenger this year, I played against a bunch of junglers that were like auto-filled and shit, you know? Like that doesn't actually make you a good player. It's like, all right, so I'm playing against an autofill, and then one of my teammates is just hard running it down versus an autofill as well. Bob? Should autofill be removed? I don't know about that. I think that's the first time I've seen Roshan parry one of those, but it doesn't really matter. He gets the parry off. Taunt comes in, ends up dying anyway. And that's just a Camille flank. Okay, well, red team just walked up way too far. Keith getting caught. I don't know if the Camille ult was necessary there. I feel like it could have been saved. Not sure. Sean didn't take top inhib intentionally. Absolutely not. Top inhib at this point in the game has value for sure. Not sure why they're all mid here. I feel like somebody should have been bot. They're like trying to end for no reason when they could just go through bot. Oh, they're on the back line, but they didn't actually get the kill here. But the Orianna ended up going down. If they can just chase down this MF, then it's doomed. Alright, they just win. They can end mid. Blue team's up 2-0 here. What the fuck? It's fucked up, man. Holy shit, this is the most fucked up thing I've seen. Golden Glue tweeted a picture of a contract and then him signing it to signify that he is signed as something. He's probably like coaching an academy team or something, I would guess. And then somebody replies to him with just a fucking McDonald's. Nah. I want to like it so bad, but I can't.